A big change has been made in the next Gran Turismo movie. News on who will play Jan Mardenborough in the upcoming movie based on his life just came out. Any guesses? You could already tell from the title that David Harbour will be playing one of the main characters in the film. Will he be playing Mardenborough or another character? Let's find out. First off, David Harbour will be playing Mardenborough's teacher. David Harbour, who plays Hopper on Stranger Things, would play an older driver who teaches the young teen how to drive professionally. The movie is based on the true story of Jan Mardenborough, whose amazing gaming skills won him a competition that led him to become a professional racing driver, and on the hugely popular game that inspired both of them. We can't wait for the film to come out in August 2023. Director Neil Blomkamp has made films like District 9 and Elysium, which have been praised by critics. Next up, Jan Mardenborough is still flying high. Briton Jan Mardenborough drives professionally in Japan's Super GT series. 3 years ago, in 2011, he fought out 90,000 other competitors to take home first place in the GT Academy competition. Because of his efforts, Nissan gave him the opportunity to race in the Dubai 24-hour event. Later, he entered and won a race in the GP3 series and the F3 European Championship. In his first year of competition in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, he placed third in the LMP2 class. In 2015, he raced with Nissan Motorsports in the FIA World Endurance Championship. However, after just one race, the team withdrew due to the lack of competitiveness of their vehicle. Ever since, he's competed in the Japanese Super GT and Super Formula series. In 2016, he was racing in the Super GT GT300 class, where he won a race and was a title contender. The next year, he moved up to the GT 500 category, where he is active as of 2019 and where he has already finished on the podium once. In his one and only year of Super Formula competition, 2017, he finished on top of the podium. The interesting life and the surprising career path that the racer chose will be featured in the film. What's more, Sony Pictures is hard at work on the new Gran Turismo film. Reports have confirmed that the movie will be directed by Neil Blomkamp, who has previously worked on horror movies such as District 9 and Demon. This movie is set to come out on August 11, 2023 by Sony. Fans were unsure how Sony Pictures planned to make a movie out of the racing game Gran Turismo. The tagline of the press release gave everyone a renewed sense of hope. The movie would supposedly be about a young man who starts out playing Gran Turismo, the video game, as a hobby, but ends up becoming a professional racing car driver. Next up, Jan Mardenborough might also be directing. The name of the director was not given in Sony's statement, but it is likely Jan Mardenborough. He took part in the third GT Academy competition and finished third. Gran Turismo 6 players raced against each other in virtual races on the reality TV show GT Academy before moving on to real races. Mardenborough's win made news because he was the youngest winner in the short history of the competition. Plus, he has won more episodes than anyone else. Success in professional racing has since come to Mardenborough. He has raced in the F3 European Championship, the GP3 series, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and the Japanese Super GT series. Before competing in GT Academy in 2011, Mardenborough had never been in a race. The American Sniper screenwriter Jason Hall served as inspiration for Gran Turismo. The film was based on the autobiography of the same name, making it another theatrical version of a true story. Hall has worked on the script and direction for a film based on the life of George Washington called The Virginian. Coming up, Sony Pictures is working on many other PlayStation-related projects. The recent earnings of the movie Uncharted at box offices signal that the franchise will continue with another installment. The casting process for Twisted Metal, a streaming series that will be produced by NBC's Peacock service, has begun, while production on The Last of Us, which is intended for HBO, is coming to a close. That leaves only Amazon with God of War, Netflix with Horizon, and a movie based on the Ghost of Tsushima franchise to choose from. The upcoming film and television projects for PlayStation have been confirmed by Sony number 10, with 3 titles still to be disclosed. Lastly, Orlando Bloom and Darren Barrett have joined the cast as well. Orlando Bloom, of Lord of the Rings fame, and Darren Barnett, of Never Have I Ever, have both signed on for the Gran Turismo film. The Hollywood Reporter claims that the 45-year-old actor has joined Neil Blomkamp's planned film adaptation of the popular computer game Gran Turismo. The actor will portray a greedy advertising executive tasked with promoting auto racing. Might even come to appreciate its art for what it is. For added rivalry, Never Have I Ever actor Darren Barnett has been cast in the role of a rival driver who ranks at the top of the GT Academy and is not delighted to see the upstart adolescent thrive. Rumors are circulating that production on the Gran Turismo movie will get underway in Hungary in the coming week. Based on a true tale, the Gran Turismo movie follows a young man who, after winning several Gran Turismo video game tournaments, decides to pursue a career as a professional racing car driver. This pivotal character will be played by Archie Madekwe. Now in other news, starting with Volkswagen's ID.R is coming to Gran Turismo. The ID.R was a public relations stunt designed to demonstrate the German company's comeback in the wake of the Dieselgate scandal. After the firm had withdrawn from initiatives like the World Rally Championship and the World Rallycross Championship, this was a way to put the motorsport crew to good use. After breaking the first record, the company went all out and constructed a time trial monster with 2 electric motors producing 680 horsepower and a swooping aerodynamic design with a drag reduction system. In 2018, Romain Dumas drove the car to victory at the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb and set a new record. Despite the venue's formal Gran Turismo affiliation, Polyphony Digital has not included it in a Gran Turismo game since Gran Turismo 2. After a year of development, it returned to the Nürburgring Nordschleife with a host of improvements, establishing a new standard for electric cars. It then went on to win the Goodwood Festival of Speed Hill Climb, a track last seen in Gran Turismo 6 but returning for the next Rennsport. What's more, David Harbour looks so cool in the new Violent Night poster. David Harbour, Stranger Things, stars as a ferocious Santa Claus in the upcoming thriller Violent Night, directed by Tommy Wirkola, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, the Dead Snow franchise. For quite some time, we have been anticipating our first look at the film, and today, that first peek has finally come in the shape of the film's official poster art. The poster's tagline warns, "You best watch out," and features David Harbour's Santa Claus. Bloodied and bruised, he's clutching a flaming candy cane in his teeth. On December 2nd, 2022, Violent Night will be released by Universal. The film Violent Night, in which David Harbour plays Santa Claus rescuing a family from kidnappers, was compared to Die Hard by Harbour at CinemaCon earlier this year. They say it's a violent action comedy with John Leguizamo in the villain role. On Christmas Eve, a group of professional mercenaries invade the home of an affluent family and hold them all hostage. A surprise adversary, however, is on the premises, and Santa Claus, Harbour, is ready to demonstrate why this Nick is no saint. Lastly, Gran Turismo 7 will feature Porsche Vision. Even if you don't like the metaverse, at least the automobiles there are neat. The new Porsche Vision Gran Turismo Spider is incredible, yet it is illegal to drive on public highways. The latest Porsche concept car was created as part of a program begun in 2013 by video game company Polyphony Digital and automakers. The program collaborates with manufacturers like Porsche to create their vision of the perfect Grand Touring car and then let gamers experience it in the Gran Turismo video game universe. Porsche's second video game-inspired concept vehicle, the Vision Gran Turismo Spider, was unveiled in 2013 for Gran Turismo 6. This new Spider is based on the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo, which made its debut in March alongside the release of the Gran Turismo 7 video game. The newest Porsche concept car is only to be playable in Gran Turismo 7 starting on September 29th. In March, alongside the release of Gran Turismo 7, Porsche introduced a convertible version of their Vision GT concept car. The Vision GT Spider, like the supercar concept upon which it is based, has a long, low body. Porsche said the Taycan-inspired rectangular headlamps are carried over. The Spider now features Porsche branding along its length, in addition to the rear bumper. That's a wrap for this video. Do you want to know what else is going on with the upcoming Gran Turismo movie? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.